Hi, welcome back, beautiful, beloved souls. My name is Jem, and I'm a psychic medium and an author. And we're doing part 4 of Creepiest missing 411 cases that no one can explain. So we're up to case 21. And case 21 is the cabin door mystery Maura Murray, 21. The date, February the 9th, 2004. Location, Haverhill, New Hampshire, USA. What happened? Maura crashed her car on a rural road, refused help, and said she'd already contacted AAA. She hadn't. Or AAA? She hadn't. Minutes later, a neighbour called the police, and Maura vanished from the short stretch of road. Why, it's creepy. Her scent trail stopped abruptly. Dogs tracked her from the crash for only 100 meters. She seemed scared, but not drunk or injured. The area is full of UFO sightings and shadow person reports. Theories: picked up by a stranger, stage disappearance, cryptid encounter, time slip. Now, before I continue, I do have trouble mispronouncing, especially if it's a foreign word. So, case 22 is the Norwegian cabin vanishing Oddbjørn Stormy. I hope I pronounced that right. It's Odd, O-D-D, Bjørn, B-J-O, thing through the O, R-N, Stormy, S-T-R-A-U-M-E. Now, Oddbjørn was 24. The date was October 1995. The location, Jotunheim, Jotunheimen, Jotunheimen National Park, Norway. What happened? Oddbjørn stayed at a cabin alone during a snowstorm. When rescuers arrived the next day, his food was out, jacket hung neatly, but he was gone. Why? It's creepy. There were no footprints in the fresh snow. He vanished from a sealed cabin with only one entrance. Locals reported bright lights in the mountains that night. Theories: Nordic cryptid, UFO pickup, fell into a hidden crevasse, unlikely with no tracks. Case 23 is the Amazon jungle vanish Emma Kelty, 43. The date, September 2017. Location, Javari, Javari, Javari Valley, Brazil. What happened? Emma was kayaking the Amazon. She sent a final message saying, "I'm in the jungle. There's a group of men here." Then silence. Why? It's creepy. Her GPS spot moved erratically for 2 days, suggesting she was carried. The region is known for isolated tribes, cryptids, and lights. There were no remains found. Theories: violent tribes, that's the Brazilian theory, jaguar attack, unlikely, jungle spirits. Now, we've already covered this, but we will cover it again. Case 24 is the Tic Tac encounter Frederick Valentich. Now remember, I explained that Frederick was 20 and he was flying over Bass Strait, and he was flying a small aircraft, a Cessna, I believe, and he radioed control, reporting a metallic craft hovering above him. His last words were, "It's not an aircraft, it's hovering, it's orbiting, it's not human." Okay, case 25, the invisible pursuer of Yosemite. And I've also covered this. This was Stacy Aris, and Stacy went to photograph a lake. Her father turned the corner moments later, but she was gone. Now, search dogs couldn't find, and David Politis reckons this is one of the strangest phenomena in the missing 411. So let's get on to case 26. The cruise ship Phantom, Amy Lynn Bradley, who was only 23. This happened March 24, 1998. Location, the Rhapsody of the Seas, the Caribbean Sea. What happened? Amy disappeared from her family's cruise cabin. She was seen at 5:30 a.m. on the balcony, then gone. Why? It's creepy. Multiple passengers claimed to see her later on different islands. A man tried to traffic a woman who looked like her. A photo taken in a brothel strongly resembled her. Theories: human trafficking, ship crew involvement, thrown overboard. Case 27, the Irish Lighthouse Mystery, the Fastnet Phantom. The name? Cormac Neely, 32. Date? November 2001. Location? Fastnet Rock Island. What happened? Cormac, a contractor, was working repairs on the lighthouse. His tools were left mid-task. A kettle was boiling. Door wide open, but Cormac was gone. Why? It's creepy. Fastnet is surrounded by bizarre weather, glowing fog, and strange waves. Locals believe the waters have a pull. His harness was still attached to the wall. He didn't fall. Theories: rogue wave, unlikely, Fey sea entities, abduction through water. Case 28. The Canadian snow line vanish, Philip Fraser, age 25. The date, June 1988. Location, Stuart Cassia Highway, British Columbia. What happened? Philip was driving to Alaska. Weeks later, his car was found in the hands of strangers, claiming he'd given it to them. But his body wasn't found for months, and his injuries were strange. Why? It's creepy. He disappeared in a region known for Sasquatch, UFO, and high 411 patterns. His belongings had been moved bizarrely. Case remains unsolved. Theories: foul play, hitchhiker killers, or something forced him off the road. Case 29. The Bermuda Sky Vanish, Captain Graham Bethune missing passenger. Bethune spelt Bethune. The date? February 1954. Location: over the Atlantic near Bermuda. What happened? pilot Buffoni reported a glowing craft shadowing his plane. The craft emitted a beam of light, and one passenger vanished from his seat. A passenger vanished. That's creepy. Why it's creepy? The man's luggage remained. His seatbelt was still fastened. No landing records ever showed him leaving. Theories: alien abduction mid-flight, government cover-up, misidentified passenger, but crew swore he existed. Lastly, Case 30. The Strange Sound Case, Kenny Veach, Veach, 47, or Beach. The date, November the 10th, 2014. Location, Sheep Range, Nevada. What happened? Kenny, a hiker, reported discovering a weird vibrating cave known as the M Cave that made his whole body shake. After posting the video, he went back to find it and vanished. Now this is on YouTube. You can find him on YouTube. Again, Veach. Why it's creepy? Only his phone was found near an old mine shaft. Area is near military zones and underground anomalies. Some believe the cave is an entrance to a tunnel system. Theories: fell into mine, government intervention, vibration-based portal. All right. Thank you very much for watching. If you have a missing 411 case, please drop below in the comments. Please be kind to each other and to yourselves. Love, light, and blessings, and watch for more. Bye.